So for today's webinar, we asked a handful of our customer success team members to record a short video of them showing off one of their favorite events. And we're hoping that by doing this, you will be able to get some inspiration for your next event and maybe take away some new ideas, tips, and tricks that you might not have thought about before. So without further ado, I would love to hand it off to Jenny.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny. I'm a customer success manager based in Europe. I'm from Switzerland and I've been with Cadence for about 9 months now. I'm really excited to showcase this beautiful event. I actually cannot take any credit for it because it was all built out and planned by one of our wonderful event partners called We and Goliath. We and Goliath is a full-service consultancy for virtual and hybrid event management as well as production. And in this case, their customer was Center for Sports and Human Rights. They are a human rights organization for the world of sports, and I think they are based in Europe. So starting with their beautiful, clean homepage, I love it because it is so simple, but also everything you need is right here at your fingertips. So just a quick note, they decided to remove the default title and countdown that usually appears here in the top left, so that they could actually include the title and date and a logo on the home image itself, which I think looks really clean. And to be honest, I just love the subtle, faded, but dramatic background image here. It's just really beautiful. In terms of home tiles, I think 6 tiles is really the sweet spot, as I would like to call it, because it just looks really clean. Some event organizers have more or less. I think 6 is just the right number. They included the 2 system tiles that we offer that will automatically update with the schedule as well as with what's posted on the social wall. They also linked out to the attendee guide that I will show you later on, as well as to the speakers, their strategic plan, and the attendees tab, so that folks can stay connected throughout and after the event. So starting with the schedule itself is pretty straightforward. There were no concurrent sessions. But what I love most about it, again, is just the consistent branding. As you can see, all of the schedule item images feature the name of the event, the logo, as well as the name of the session, the date, time, and the track. And actually, in this case, they renamed our schedule tracks to theme. And what I love is if you actually select, let's say you're looking for any future sports themed sessions, you can see that they've matched the color of the image with the color of the track or theme. So if I go to essentials, again, the color matches, which is subtle, but it just looks really clean and professional, and it's frankly quite easy to do. And then if you click into any of these, I think sometimes it's easy to get carried away and add too much information, and sometimes it's easy to not add enough information. But in this case, it's just a small paragraph. I think it looks really great. And of course, they added all of the speakers that were presenting at the specific session. In terms of the social wall, originally this feature is called Live Feed within Cadence, but as probably most of you know, all of the features can be renamed and customized so that they can really fit your brand and whatever you're using the feature for. So they've renamed it to Social Wall. And they linked their Twitter handle. I think in this case it was a Twitter hashtag for hashtag SCF21. So any tweets that had this hashtag would automatically feed into the social wall. And if you look at the gallery view, I love how all of their tweets had consistent branding as well, which again is subtle, but definitely makes a difference. If we head to speakers, you can see they've also added a nice bio and made sure to link the specific schedule that each speaker was going to be presenting at, as well as added this default banner image that is, again, consistent with the branding. Then within the attendees tab, where attendees can connect and chat and talk to each other, they also added this tech support at the very top, which is, I think, just really smart. It's just super easy for attendees to just hit this chat icon and talk to tech support if they need any help. Up next, we've got the attendee guide, which is beautiful again. So in this case, they created Google Slides and embedded it as a custom menu item. So if you don't already know, within Kadence, you can create as many what we call custom menu items and pull in different collections, add websites, link to different things, or in this case, add and embed, whether you're looking to embed a Spotify playlist or a networking tool like one of our partners, Twine, or just Google Slides like in this case. So not only is the branding on point, but it is actually super helpful. It shows you how to log in, update your profile, how to navigate the platform, and also includes tips on troubleshooting in case you are, there we go, in case you can't hear properly or the video is not functioning, recommending different browsers, etc., etc. Then they also added pre-reads. So this basically features different materials from PDFs, websites, podcasts that can be consumed before, during, or after on demand and kind of at your own leisure. And then, of course, they added another, what we call, again, custom menu item, and pulled in the replays collection, where they basically featured all of the recordings from the event, so that if anyone missed any of the sessions or want to watch it again, they are all accessible here. And I think the really wonderful thing, so usually event organizers will use the schedule item image and just repurpose it here, but in this case they actually went above and beyond and added images for each speaker, as well as names and titles, which is, again, just subtle but really makes a difference. And finally, they used one of our wonderful newest Kadence features called Custom Pages to feature the Strategic Plan 2025 with a YouTube video, some text, as well as an image where if you click on it, it automatically will download the strategic plan to your computer. So this is a really great use case. If you're not familiar with custom pages, it is literally just a blank page where you can choose what you put in it, whether it's an image, text, a bulleted list, numbered list, you name it. You can do it with custom pages, and then basically pick an icon, add it as a menu item, and even pick different colors, different fonts to really fit your brand. And then lastly, I forgot to mention, they also partnered with one of our wonderful partners, Weglot, who does website translations. So if I pick French, you'll see everything automatically will translate to French. Of course, this does not include static images, but if I go on the homepage, you'll see everything here. Even the menu items will automatically get translated. So that's another wonderful partner of ours. And of course, if the automatic translations are not as accurate as you would have hoped, and you want to change like a few words, you obviously have access to Weglot's backend and can change any specific word right from the backend, so that it's all consistent and looks just the way you want it. So that's it. Thank you so much and hope you learned something.
Thanks, Jenny. I loved seeing that event. And We in Goliath is one of our great platform partners. So if you're interested in learning more about their production agency, you can just head right to our commercial website to the partners page.